What's up, everyone? It's Johnny Lamb, the backpacking biologist. I'm here in Kern with my brother. Say what's up.
What's up?
I'm gonna cook my favorite cold weather camping meal, which is chili. And I think it's perfect because right now it's actually pretty cold. It has to be like 40 degrees right now. What do you think?
Probably 30.
You think it's in the 30s already?
39. I'm gonna say 39.
Yeah, and we're losing daylight. This chili is phenomenal, and I'm excited to have my brother try it. He hasn't tried it yet. So these are all the ingredients you're gonna need. Here are all the powders. I have two different kinds of chili powder. I have this chili powder from Trader Joe's. So you do need garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, chili powder, paprika, your salt, your pepper. You know this. Cumin. Hold on. Say what's up to Putin for us. You need your canola oil, vegetable oil. This is my secret sauce, all right? It may seem weird, but stick with me. It's fish sauce. This is what's gonna salt the dish. I swear it's not gonna taste fishy. I put it in my Mexican food, salsa verde. Kenji Lopez Alt puts it in certain foods that aren't Asian and you can't even tell there's fish in it. Just trust me on this. To top it, we're gonna have our 4 Mexican cheese. We have 2 pounds of 80-20 beef and ground pork mixture, this chicken broth, 1 onion. Another secret ingredient is our Adobo Chipotle. I already opened it because I use it for everything. We use it on tacos. I like jalapeños. We're gonna use this as well. It has a nice spice, acidity, especially with the liquid. Of course, our beans, and we have Rotel tomatoes and chilies. This is great. One big problem is I don't have a can opener, so we're gonna have to MacGyver this open. Same thing with some tomato paste. Come here. Let me show you what we got going on right now. The fire is going. We have our cast iron going as well. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna have to cut up the onions. We're gonna dice it and we're gonna slow cook it. That is the secret. We have to slow cook the onions. It gives a ton of flavor. So this is my favorite cutting method. You cut it in half, you keep the root intact, and we're gonna dice it. So, some people go this way, horizontal. I just go straight down. Super quick, huh?
How do you feel about people pre-cutting their onions and stuff before they go camping?
Pre-cutting onions?
Yeah, or just anything.
You know, I'm not gonna shame anyone here, Ian, if that's what you're trying to get me to do, all right? If you pre-cut your onions before you go camping, you know, think about it, it's kind of smart, right? Yeah. The sooner you cut it, the more it's gonna oxidize. So you're definitely not gonna wanna do that too ahead of time, but we are not pre-cutting those onions. I'm just adding a little bit of canola oil, and we're gonna start cooking these onions. Get it with the mic. And you're gonna be seeing me use my hands a lot. I hope that doesn't freak you out, but
I like your hands.
You know, all you people do it too when no one's looking. If you haven't used adobo chili peppers before, it has a really deep, like umami flavor, roasted flavor. It's also a little spicy. It just has that chipotle smoky flavor that we just love as well. And this adds so much to the chili. You just want to cut it up little bits like that. I'm just gonna do a nice rough chop with this. Dude, people at home are probably thinking I'm a savage using my fingers right now. But you know what? Camping isn't clean. Make sure to get my face too, Ian. The show's up here. Gonna add some more wood here. I don't know if it's the smoke getting in my eyes or the onions getting in my eyes, but I feel like I want to cry.
You love a man who can show emotion.
Uh-huh. While this is going, I'm going to try to open those cans that require a can opener. This should be a lot of fun. Right now I have my Essie Azula 2. I love this knife. It's a fixed blade knife. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it around and hopefully that works. Use a hatchet too. How many tools do I need for this? Hey, so I recently sharpened this. This is working a lot better than I thought.
Oh yeah. Who needs a can opener when you have a knife?
I'm a can opener. This is how the pioneers used to do it.
Is that true?
No, I don't think I don't think cans were invented.
No, I think cans were invented.
I don't think cans were invented then.
You don't think cans were invented yet?
Okay, well, we're gonna find out when we get home.
Yeah.
So I make So I make Japanese curry at home. And this one recipe that I follow was from this cook who would slow cook his onions separately and then add it to the curry. He says it makes a world of a difference when you do it this way, and he's made this curry like a million times. I just started doing it with everything. So whenever I cook anything that requires onions, I just slow cook them on the side, and it really does add a crazy flavor. So if you've never done it, I suggest you try it. Now, what I like about making chili, it doesn't really require much effort, although this one is because we don't have a can opener. But once you put everything in the pot, I mean, it's pretty much done. You just have to sit and wait. And there's just something about chili on a cold day, isn't there?
Yeah. You know what my favorite chili is?
What?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah. There's just something about it. Oh, that's a lie. Wendy's? Oh, Wendy's is so much better.
You're sick. Look at that hole in the middle.
That's
Looks like
sussy.
it looks like American Pie. That's a tiny hole. Okay, my channel's PG-13. All right.
What kind of oil are you using?
Canola oil. So we're just gonna toss all 2 pounds in there, smash it down, and get a nice sear. All right, so I switched the mic. Hopefully you can hear me better. The wind's died down. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I have the meat. We're just gonna salt this a little bit. Oh, that's pepper. I'm like, why is my salt dark? In there. Just a little bit, okay? This is gonna help with the sear. But remember, the majority of our salt is going to be coming from our fish sauce.
Right there.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's all going wrong! It's alright. It's alright. Just want to press it down, pancake it down, so it gets a nice sear on one side.
Look at those onions. Woo.
All right, these onions look good. Having some parts that are charred and some that aren't will give it some variety in taste. Now we're gonna go get Chipotle, Adobo, and our jalapeños. Make sure you get the residual sauce from both. Put it in. Now you need your Rotel. You don't need all the liquid, so we're gonna dump a little bit of liquid out. Put the rest in here. We're gonna get our beans, Pinto Beans. Okay, dump a little bit out. Give that a nice little stir. And then the liquid we're using is gonna be chicken broth.
Why not like beef or pork broth?
You could use beef, I guess. I just use chicken. And this may seem like a lot, but this is gonna be cooking for a while, so a lot of this chicken broth is gonna evaporate. All right, for the tomato paste, you don't need that much. That will do. Now they say that you shouldn't put tomato or acidic things in your cast iron, and that's true, but if you season your cast iron well, it shouldn't be a problem. So next we're gonna be putting our powders in. And one thing is, I'm Filipino, we're Filipino, we're not known for measuring anything, right? So we have to eyeball everything. I've always done it that way. I'm sorry if you need measurements, but you know, this whole thing is gonna just be based off your taste anyway. So just put in what you think feels right. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. Follow that and then adjust as you go, because I will be adjusting as we go. Take some chili powder. Put that in there, that much. I'm gonna take the other chili powder that we have. Go. I'm gonna add the paprika, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne. We do like it spicy. And that looks good for now. Actually, let's put some pepper in there too. And just mix it up. Last but not least, we put our fish sauce in there. We don't want too much right now. That should be good. We will be adjusting the salt as we go. You got to make sure you stir this periodically because you don't want any meat bits sinking down to the bottom and getting burnt. The first time I'm trying it, it's been about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it be.
Yeah?
It may have been, yeah, perfect proportions already. Maybe I'm just damn good, I don't know.
Yeah.
And spicy.
I haven't tried it yet.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
With the meat, of course.
Okay, yeah. What was that? I think he likes it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's some good soup.
Chili is complete. See how most of that chicken stock evaporated? Looking good. That's exactly the consistency we want. So we're ready to pull it off. Dang, that looks good. Yeah. Got it. All right, so after, I'd say, an hour of cooking, of reducing that sauce, we got the consistency that we wanted. It has a perfect amount of salt, but Ian, you haven't tried the finished product yet.
No, and not the finished one.
No, so let's put some cheese. You gotta put that cheese on there.
So good.
All right, ready?
Ooh.
That's good.
Oh, that's dank.
Spicy. I don't know if you can tell. Chipotle adobo adds so much like smoky flavor to it.
Is that what that is?
Dang, that's good. Well, we're gonna be eating this before we freeze our asses off. Thanks for watching. If you decide to make it, let me know. I definitely want to hear about it, see pictures. I'm the backpacking biologist. Catch you next time.